Samantha, thank you. A place meant for food, a good time, and a whole lot of memories is currently going through a labor of love. It's a new but old restaurant coming back to Central Arkansas. We're talking, of course, about Shorty Small.
Shorty Small. The restaurant closed down during the pandemic, but when it was in its heights, there were lines out the door. Talisa Hampton joining us now live in the studio. Talisa, what can you tell us about the expected opening that I'm sure a lot of folks are excited about?
Yeah, that's right, Bob and Laura. Those involved with this opening say they're excited to bring this restaurant back to a place where many consider it home, Beebe, and share what's new and old with the community. Placed in the heart of downtown Beebe, a familiar memory is coming back.
In the early 90s, Shorty Small's was the highest grossing restaurant in all of Central Arkansas.
Managing partner David Rackley says Shorty Small's had around 40 years of history.
At one time there were 12, 13 Shorty Smalls located. We had one in Branson that was doing very, very well, Oklahoma City. We even had one as far away as Wichita, Kansas.
But like many restaurants around the country, the chain closed down during the pandemic.
We closed our original location, which was at Rodney Parham. We closed that at the end of 2021.
But COVID could not stop the kitchen from getting hot again.
Someone from here in Beebe reached out to me and said, hey, would you be interested in bringing Shorty Smalls back home to where it's originally the concept started?
Loving the idea that it's home.
The whole concept came from Bruce Anderson, who had the restaurant here. This cook was a real character. His name was Shorty Small.
Parking the iconic truck in front of this two-story building.
To be able to be part of, you know, the revitalization of the downtown area here, we've already seen it. We've already seen incredible growth.
Hoping to open the doors at the end of this year, serving the same nostalgia to new customers.
Our jumping off the bone tender ribs, our huge chicken fried steaks, our humongous cheese sticks. To be able to bring that back where it all started is really cool.
And again, David says they hope this can open at the end of December. We know Shorty Small's had some tasty food. Bob, Laura, do you have any memories there?
Sure you do.
Tons. I remember when I first moved here in the mid 90s, it was a go-to.
Yeah.
And it was always, you know, going there, you'd meet friends there, you know, families would always be dining there.
That was the place to go.
And if you could get a table, then you'd sit there and you would have the cheese sticks, but you would have to pace yourself in order to make it to the ribs and enjoy the ribs, because sometimes I remember the onion rings were great too, but it was always a great place and a fun place.
Well, Talisa, Bob has his order ready to go.
Welcoming staff.
We're going to
too.
ring it in.
Yeah. Like you'd walk in there and it'd be like you're hanging out with family.
Oh, I love it.
Place, yeah.
Great to see it getting a revival. Thanks, Talisa.
Keep us posted.